this, I go to other people's, because I don't stay in my echo chamber. I go out of my way to see what other people are saying because I want to know what is determining and forming their opinions. And from what I found, people are literally taking opinions of other people and considering it as facts. What the hell is wrong with you? Opinions are not facts, they're not evidence. All these people do is send videos. They go, well, watch this. This guy presents so much research. I watched the video. It's just all opinions. There's no evidence. There's no research. All I'm seeing is people on the left, people who propagate left media, and they just take that information without checking it, and they take it as truth. And then they have an opinion formed, and now they don't know how to get out of that opinion that they have formed. I have been fact-checking these losers. I present them actual videos with actual evidence. They don't watch it. They say I'm wrong. They say, oh, see, we corrected you. No, you didn't. First of all, here's how this started. I'm on Dr. Shiva's page because I have a lot of respect for him. I wanted to see what's going on with him and what he had to say. And quite frankly, I was disappointed a little bit because I'm not sure. His comment was a little bit vague. It wasn't clear, but it seemed like he was leaning towards something like a lot of people are doing these days. They're blaming Israel. They're blaming Israel. Why? What is the point of blaming Israel? They're making all these connections. Oh, Kirk said this, Kirk said that. Kirk was critical about everyone and everything. Okay, you got people jumping to conclusions, connecting dots without actual evidence. And then this is their claim that it is Israel's fault that, Israel assassinated Kirk. Are you fucking kidding me? How stupid are you? You have to be so fucking moronic. It's impossible to understand. And I have no problem saying this because we have to shame people of their idiocy. And if I'm mistaken, correct me. I always say this. If I mistake me, correct me. But none of those assholes could correct me, and they kept saying I was wrong, and I wasn't wrong. Here's how this started. Dr. Shiva said, I don't remember if he promised, but I know he said he would do a follow-up video of the Flat Earth interview he had with Dave. And the way he was acting towards Dave was really ridiculous. He was treating Dave like a fucking child. It was fucking ridiculous. And Shiva said he would do a follow-up this year in June, July. He never did. And now he's saying we're all the flat earthers. Dude, bro, it's not our job to set up a time with you. It's your job to do that. It's your job to look into this. You haven't done a single effort to look into this. Okay? You haven't. I'm calling you out for it because it's bullshit. Okay? Now you want to blame Israel? Am I reading this right? Correct me if I'm wrong, please, Dr. Shiva, because I have so much respect for you. The same goes with Candace Owens. Respect for Candace Owens down the trash because it started with this weird-ass conspiracy that Macron's wife is a man, even though she had children. Okay? Pathetic thinking. Pathetic loser thinking. They think they're so narcissistic. They think they're so right. They think they're so intelligent. They have no humility to step down and say, oh, I am wrong. But I do. I do. I have no problem saying, oh, I was wrong on this. Please correct me. That's all I've been saying. Please correct me. They keep sending me stuff that makes no sense. There's no conclusive evidence. All I'm seeing is damage control, damage control, damage control. That's all you are seeing. Okay? I'm looking at everything. I look at everything. I don't just look at the echo chamber I live in. I look at everything because I want to truly know. And that is fact. I will always say, oh, I was wrong on this, but you have to show me hard evidence. Okay? Hard evidence. It's so easy to connect dots. We see it all the time. People connecting dots that makes 100% sense to them for some reason, and it makes absolutely 100% no sense realistically. Okay? Makes no effing sense. Okay, you got too many people trying to connect dots that don't make sense. Okay? This was clear. It was very clear. Okay? It was very clear. The media lied about something so stupid and so small as to the assassin wearing a Trump costume. Are you kidding me? He wasn't wearing a Trump costume. His costume was of him riding Trump like a donkey, and he had a friend or somebody standing next to him literally dressed as an assassin. Okay, that doesn't make him a Trump supporter, obviously. Okay, the evidence shows that this kid was radicalized, an American young person radicalized the thinking that led to this tragic assassination of Charlie Kirk. That's all it was. It wasn't Israel, okay? It wasn't Israel. We got to stop doing this. We got to stop blaming the Jews for every fucking thing. We ended a fucking war to end this shit. We're not going to start acting like actual fucking Nazis, are we? No, we're not. We're not doing that. Not here, not ever. You can be critical of Israel. That doesn't mean that you hate them. You can be critical about America. That doesn't mean you hate America. Kirk was so critical about America. He didn't hate America. He didn't hate Israel. You need to stop putting words in other people's mouths. It's so disrespectful to Kirk because all he was about was peaceful dialogue, and you want to twist his words to what? To not take responsibility for what the left has been spewing for decades, how much they hate conservatives, how much they hate families, how much they hate morality, how much they hate God. Are you fucking kidding me? This is no longer about a spectrum of politics. That is the illusion. The illusion is that there's a left. No. They are just completely wrong. There are correct behaviors, there are correct ways of doing life, and there is the incorrect, toxic, chaos, disorder way of life. You get to choose. Calling me ignorant. I will say, yes, I'm ignorant. But please correct me. So far, I have not been corrected. All I see are lies, people jumping to conclusions, trying to make connections where they don't exist. It's garbage. Garbage hatred. Godless garbage hatred. That's what it is. We need to call it for what it is. These are godless people who don't understand the world. They think they like to do, but they don't. They don't. They don't understand Kirk. Stop putting words in Kirk's mouths. Stop trying to represent him as a fascist. That is far from reality. All Kirk had was love in his heart. You know why? Because look at the fruits that he bare with his family. He had a loving wife. He had a family. He had 2 kids. It's ridiculous. It's disgusting. The fact, it was disgusting enough that he was killed in front of people. But now it's even more disgusting because what did Kirk say? When somebody dies, how they react to that death shows you everything you need to know about that person. And Kirk's death exposed how fucking evil the left is. They were celebrating his death. A man who loved Jesus Christ. A man who loved God. Hating him for that? No, you hate God. That's your problem. You hate God, you hate yourselves, so you want to hate other people because that's what you have in your heart is fucking hatred. It's disgusting. And God sees your disgusting behaviors and is sick of it. God is so disgusted with these people. They are losing their jobs left and right, so deservingly so. You got conservatives calling for civil war. I do not blame them, but this is not the correct answer. Kirk would not want a civil war. He wants dialogue. He wants communication. He wants to put the truth on a silver platter and present it to the world. That's all he did. He didn't kill anyone. He didn't hurt anyone. He just fought this war with a microphone, and he died holding that microphone. That is a true man. That is a true hero. He stood for peace, and he still does today, and he will echo for eternity for peace and dialogue and communication. Kirk said, when we stop talking, bad things happen. Kirk called this shit months ago. He said the left is becoming increasingly, radically, culturally accepting violence. And he got killed by the same bullshit that he was exposing. This should show you where we stand in America. The left media keeps lying through their fucking teeth. They lie to you. They lie to the American people who want to eat that shit up and hate us. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. We're seeing it happening all over the fucking world. You're seeing people spray paint on brick walls, kill all the Charlie Kirks. That's fucked up, man. There's a hit list being presented on social media like it's just some fun game. Ben Shapiro. Are you fucking kidding me? What is wrong with you Americans? What is wrong with you? There is something fundamentally wrong with your heart and your mind, and you need to get that shit fixed immediately because you keep pushing. I keep saying it. You keep pushing it and pushing it and pushing it, and one day it's going to snap and it'll be over for you all because you don't know how to behave. The tolerance for the left is decaying rapidly. And I'm calling it right now. The American Christian crusade will happen. It will happen. It will happen. So, you better fucking wise up. You better wise up because you keep hating us. You keep telling us how evil we are and all we do is love God. There's nothing evil about loving God. Are you fucking insane? How insane do you have to be to think that loving God is evil? How fucking insane do you have to believe that believing in Jesus Christ is evil? How fucking insane do you have to believe that the Bible is incorrect? Maybe you're incorrect. Thousands of years of the human experience, and they've got it wrong? You were just born not too long ago. Maybe you're the fucking idiot. Maybe you need to study more. Maybe you need to read the Bible. Maybe you need to start communicating with people who aren't just filled with hatred. Fucking losers, all of you. You're all a bunch of fucking whiny victimhood losers that were never ever able to grow fucking up. That's the simple fact of what it is. You're being radicalized by our colleges. What the fuck is that all about? College is where you go to get educated. You're supposed to learn skills. What is happening to our colleges? What is this nonsense of paying super high tuition and getting nothing out of it? What is the fucking point? Tell me about it. What is the fucking point of that? Obviously, it's to put people in debt and to radicalize them. That is the fucking point. Now, granted, some people take engineering and things like that. Great for you. That's what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to do the things that society requires. That's how you bring value to society. Something's missing. We need more people to do this. That's how you get a large wage. You get skilled at something. How many people are out there with no fucking skills? contributing nothing to society but hatred. That's all they contribute is hatred. Where is it coming from? Media, propaganda, professors, organizations that push actual fascist ideals? Antifa? Are you fucking kidding me? You're not against fascism. You are fascism. You dumbasses. You dress up like them. You commit violence, riots like them. You are today's brown shirts. I gotta go. But mark my words, the American Christian crusade is coming very soon.